What's up guys, that Racing Game Guy here. I am back on my usual map. There's a couple vehicles that I wanted to test. I'll probably just do one of them today. As you can see, this little Volkswagen thing over here, I think that's what it is or what it's supposed to be. That's one of the ones that I want to test, but the Swamp Buggy is one that I really want to test. Now, those tires, I feel like this thing would probably crawl over pretty much anything that I threw at it. But we will find out. That is really super loud. Like, super loud. So much cam, though. Okay. Apply. Resume. There we go. Now that's a little bit better. But four-wheel drive and everything. This thing is pretty beastly. There's really not much to it. I love the lack of a driver up there. There's just no driver. But let's take this thing around, see what it can do. Ooh, I need to fuel up pretty badly. Alright. Full tank in gas. 0 damage. And it looks like we're pretty good to go. Alright, just do that there. Let's see. Let's see how this thing does. I know it is a swamp buggy. There is some kind of swampy area up there, so I can test it once I get up there. So I can test kind of its trail ability and then, you know, kind of rock crawling ability, because there's a bit of rock crawling on this trail. So I can test its ability for that. And after that, I can test its swamp ability, since it is a swamp buggy and that's what it's made for. Let's see, a little bit of swamp area here. Are you kidding me? And it flipped already. So obviously its swamp ability isn't that great. But let's see here if I can't maybe winch myself out of this. There we go. No! No. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Nice. Nice. Already stuck. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. But then again, that one section is a lot deeper than everything else, so I don't know, maybe I don't know. Let's just head back to the garage. Oop, would help if I turn the parking brake off. Let's kind of recenter the camera on the rear. Zoom out a little bit. Hopefully it stays there, because this camera drives me absolutely crazy sometimes. Oh boy. Maybe I should get rid of that before I move on at all. Alright, fixed damage. And apparently the camera decided to zoom back in. Alright, fueled. Let's go try that again. This is a really tight trail for this huge swamp buggy. But we'll see. We shall see. Let's see. Made it through that pretty easily. Now, I'll just have to take a different line through this stuff, because if the wheels get over there, it will tip. That's the problem with having that big, like, viewing deck and seats and everything up there. It's really top heavy, which is unfortunate. Because this is such an awesome thing, and I feel like these tires on like an F350 or something like that, I feel like it would be pretty much unstoppable. Granted, its track width is really, really super wide too, so it can't fit between some things, which is kind of necessary on this trail that I'm on. You know, maybe I'm testing this thing out of its element, I don't know. But I feel like it's not wrong of me to hold this swamp buggy to the standard that I'm holding it to. I feel like in expecting it to be able to complete this trail, I feel like that's not a ridiculous, requirement of this thing, which obviously it's not a very good rock crawler, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't think it's going to do it. Which is honestly kind of surprising. Because I feel like that's not a ridiculous expectation of this thing to be able to make it through that. These tires look like they would get traction uphill really easily. I feel like these tires should be able to go over those rocks pretty easily. Which, maybe I just did it. Oh, it's going to tip. Okay, it's still running though. That's the one good thing about this thing. It can tip really far like that, but still run. As long as it doesn't tip over too much to where the engine stalls. Which it just did. So, it looks like I'm out of luck with this thing. If I had a swamp map, this would be absolutely awesome. If you guys know of a swamp map, leave it in the comments down below for sure. Because I would love to test this thing when it's actually in its element, which is a swamp. But, let's see, the other vehicle, I had 2 other vehicles on here. Where did my other, it must be around that corner there. Oh boy, I'm still in the advanced menu. There we go. I can't even do anything without... How did that wheel get buried like that? What in the world? That is strange. Looks like a glitch in the game. I think my other vehicle is parked right there. I think. Yes, it is. There we go. That's the one that I'm going to test next. Because I haven't used tracks yet. And I really want to use tracks in this game. Alright. I'm curious as to how tracks would do on a trail like that. This thing is so slow. This thing is pitifully slow. But, you know what they say, slow and steady wins the race, right? Let's see if that holds to be true with this. The steering is a bit awkward being tracks and not wheels. Let's see here. Alright, if it can't make it up this, I don't even think I need to bother taking it on the rest of the trail. Alright, so apparently the tracks are not made for this. Well, actually, okay, there's a better line to take. Just needed a little bit of adjustment. I still feel like it's not going to do too great on the rest of the trail based on that little bit that we just saw there. But, I don't know, we can find out what this little bulldozer thing can do. I don't even know what to call this thing. It's like a bulldozer without the thing on the front. Let's see how it does through here. Not gonna go in that really super deep area. If that big swamp buggy tipped like that, this thing surely would. Once I get to the really rocky area though, this thing is definitely not gonna make it through that. If this thing were to make it through that, honestly, if this thing makes it up this hill and through that, I will be extremely impressed. Which, well, I was about to say so far so good up the hill. Not the best trail rig. Boy, today is becoming a flop with these vehicles on trails. Oh cool, it has all kinds of stuff. Alright, let's see here. Shut that off. Switch to this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Volkswagen thing. I'm not like 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure it's a Volkswagen thing. It's literally what they're called. They're called a thing. Come on, fuel up. That 1 liter helps. Now hopefully this thing can do better. So far so good. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Well, let's try that again. Because I'm confident in this thing that it can do it. I do have full confidence in this thing. This, no pun intended, this thing. Alright, let's try that one more time. Let's see, I'll try to go over it a little bit slower. That way I don't flip it like that. There we go, that's a little bit better. Get the camera out of the trees. Maybe. If I could lift this thing up more and put big tires on it, that would be absolutely awesome. Just make a big lifted up rock crawler out of it. That'd be really fun. That would be really, really fun. Oh no. Don't get stuck already. Well. Nope. These tires just can't do this. That's what was worrying me about this thing, is these tires. But this one actually has a driver. This thing just can't make it. Well, hang on. Just needed a little persuasion. Going up. If I had more speed and momentum, I'd do better. Okay, alright, well, okay, that's impressive. That's impressive. Now, I'm not expecting it to make it over these rocks. It's just not lifted up enough. Even if it were to make it over that, I feel like it's going to bottom out and get stuck. Well then, that made it through that almost easier than the rock crawling Blazer, which is pretty bad. Granted, I guess because it's so tiny, it just kind of fits between the rocks instead of having to go over them, which is kind of funny. But whatever works, I guess. All right. Well, we're either going for 3 strikes you're out or 3rd time's the charm. And so far so good for me saying 3rd time's the charm, because the first 2 vehicles sucked. The first 2 sucked. This one, I don't know, it's getting stuck in some, I feel like it's getting stuck in some places it shouldn't. Like, well, I don't know what just happened there. Alright, Come on. Well... Oh, it keeps going that way. And there's no way that rear wheel is going to get over that huge rock. There's no way. No, I didn't want to go that far. I didn't want to go that far. Come on. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Don't flip, don't flip. Well, flip back over, flip back over, flip back over. No. Well, the first two sucked. This one sucked a little bit less. But we're still out of luck. Out of luck. And out of time. Well, so basically, these mods are not made for this kind of a thing. I really need to look at more, like rock crawling, trail kind of rigs, lifted Jeeps, Blazers, maybe a Bronco, stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up, comment down below on what you think. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below. Thank you guys for watching.